Hi guys, this is Sam from Fluid Social, and today what I want to talk to you about is quietening the inner voice. I've had a lot of clients recently say to me, biggest problem I have is when I go out, particularly when I'm by myself, I have this negative inner voice that just stops me from taking the action that I know I need to take. So I generally find that you get the negative inner voice due to three main reasons when you're out in the day. Each one is provoked by your ego, and you create a narrative to explain why you shouldn't go and take the action you need to take. So I'm going to use the analogy of fit, F-I-T. So the first one is far away. You see a girl walking past and she looks really good, but she walks away and you think, oh, she's too far. There's a logistical problem. So you say to yourself, I can't go and approach her because she's too far away, she's walking too fast, and you make an excuse that logistics are the problem. Now, what you're failing to recognize in this moment is that she's still there. So the story is that I cannot do this because she's too far away. The reality is that she's just there, and all you need to do is catch up to her. So the way to solve this is to come back to your breath, focus on one full breath, and simultaneously engage in the action, which is to walk towards her. When you simultaneously engage in breathing and a physical action, you are not trying to eliminate the negative inner voice. You are just diverting your attention away from that inner voice and towards the action that you need to take. Whenever you try and focus on getting rid of something, you make the problem bigger. If you say, I need to get rid of this inner voice, all you feel is the inner voice getting larger and larger because it feeds off attention. Whether that attention is trying to eliminate or trying to grow it, it's feeding off that attention. So divert your attention onto the breath, which is what you know is real, and the physical action, which is a course of action that you can take when you're undistracted. So the first is far away, and it's a logistical problem. The second, insufficiency. So the second excuse that you'll make not to talk to her, the second inner voice that will give you the kind of negative comments stopping you from taking the action you need to take, is insufficiency. And it's all of these excuses that are down to your own feelings of insufficiency in the moment. So one of them might be like, oh, she's probably got a boyfriend because she's beautiful. Oh, I'm not feeling good enough. She's too tall for me. Oh, she's a model, she's not gonna like me. Any inner voice that arises from a feeling of insufficiency about yourself. Now, any thought you have about yourself is arising because of a biological impulse to protect you, and because of social programming, stories you've been told since you were young, reactions from the outer world that have developed over time as you've been socialized and as you've grown. Each one of those is a story and is not true right now. They're things that have been told to you in the past, but right now, all that you know is true is your breath. The closest you can be to yourself in any existential idea of that word is to focus on the breath. Because when you do that, you're free from any thoughts, you're free from any narratives, and you're just there as a conscious, aware space, focusing what you know is real. Sensations in the body, the breath coming in and out, the sights, the sounds, the sensations around you. This is real. Anything else is a perturbation, is a story, is a malignment of the reality that you'll feel inside. So F, far away, logistical problems. I, insufficiency, feelings, stories you're saying about yourself, excuses as to why you're not good enough for the girl. T, her insufficiencies. So type, she is not my type. And this is almost you projecting your own insufficiencies onto her and saying, oh, her nose is a little long. Oh, she looks angry. Oh, I don't like her trousers. Oh, I don't like the way she's dressed. Whatever you're saying that is creating an excuse as to why she's not good enough for you is the same insecurity about yourself. If you've looked at her and it's even a question in your mind as to whether you should approach her, then you want to approach her. I look at it this way. Even if this girl is not my perfect type, do I dislike her because she's not? Or would I benefit from the interaction regardless? And the answer is inevitably and always that I would benefit from the interaction regardless of whether she is my perfect type or not. So again, the solution is exactly the same. As soon as you hear that negative voice saying, oh, she's not my type, she's not quite right, one full breath, follow it in and out, and engage in the physical action. Regardless of whether she's your type, you will benefit from making that approach, from meeting someone new, opening up, socializing yourself. You will feel better. So the 3 points that I want you to remember, guys: FIT. She's too far away. I'm insufficient. She is not my type. If you feel any of those negative inner voices, any of those excuses arise, it's because of your ego. They're all coming from a place of insecurity inside you. And the way to eliminate it is to divert the attention onto your breath and then just engage in the first step, the physical action, which in this case is to walk straight towards her with a focus on what's real. You will not feel or experience that inner voice when you are focused on the breath and engaging in the physical action, and so you will have diverted attention away from the story and onto the reality, and this will allow you to take the action that you need to take. This has been Sam talking to you from Carnaby Street against this lovely pink backdrop, and I will see you in the next video. Thank you for watching.